in the lab late one night, my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from the slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash.
It got on in a flash.
He did the mash.
He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east, from the master bedroom where the vampires feed, the ghouls all came from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrode.
They did the mash.
They did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard
They
smash.
did the mash.
It got on in a
They
flash.
did the mash.
They did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun.
Let it shoot.
The party had just begun.
Let it shoot.
The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking, or were digging the sound. Igor on chains, backed by his baying hound. The coffin daggers were about to arrive, but the vocal group, the Crypt Killer Fire,
They played the mash.
they played the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard
They
smash.
played the mash.
It got on in a
They
flash.
played the mash.
They played the monster mash. Out from his coffin Jack's voice did ring. Seems he is troubled by just one thing. He opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?"
It's now the mash.
It's now the monster
The
mash,
monster mash.
and it's a graveyard
It's
smash.
now the mash.
It got on in a
It's
flash.
now the mash.
It's now the monster mash. Now everything's cool, Drac's a part of the land, and my monster mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, this mash was meant to. When you get to my door, tell them bodies
If
sketch,
you can mash.
and you can monster
The
mash,
monster mash.
and to my graveyard
You
smash.
can mash.
You'll get on in a
If you
flash,
can mash.
then you can monster mash.
Monster mash. Monster mash. Monster mash. Monster mash. Monster mash.
Well, I saw the thing coming out of the sky with the one long horn and the one big eye. I think I missed the shaking in the center ring. It looks like a purple people eater to me. It was a one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater.
One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater.
One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. Sure looks strange to me. Oh, well, it came down to earth and he lit in the tree. I said, Mr. Purple People Eater, don't eat me. I heard him say in a voice so rough,
I wouldn't eat you 'cause you're so tough.
it was a one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. Sure looks strange to me. I said, Mr. Purple People Eater, what's your line? He said, eating purple people and it sure is fine. But that's not the reason that I came to land.
I wanna get a job in a rock and roll band.
Well, bless my soul, rock and roll, flying purple people eater. Pigeon-toed, undertoed, flying purple people eater.
Short.
Friendly little people eater, what a sight to see. And then he swung from the tree and he hit the ground and he started to rock, really rocking around. It was a crazy ditty with a screaming tune.
Sing a bop, bop, a loo, bop, a lim, bam, boom.
Yeah, well, bless my soul, rock and roll, flying purple people eater. Pigeon-toed, undertoed, flying purple people eater.
I like short shorts.
What a sight to see. Well, he went on his way, and what do you know? I saw him last night on a TV show. He was blowing it out, really knocking him dead, playing rock and roll music through the horn in his head.
Feet up, pat him on the popo. Feet up, pat him on the popo. Let's hear him laugh. Feet up, pat him on the popo. Let's hear him laugh. Ain't seen a kid like this before. He's so good looking, gonna have some more. Feet up, pat him on the popo. Let's hear him laugh. Now I've been known to gamble, take a little drink. Then there's the night I had a fight and ended in the clink. But now my whole days are done. Gotta be the man he thinks I am, 'cause I love my son. Oh, feet up, pat him on the popo. Let's hear him laugh. Feet up, pat him on the popo. Let's hear him laugh. Ain't seen a kid like this before. He's so good looking, gonna have some more. Feet up, pat him on the popo. Let's hear him laugh. I knew a lot of women when I was on the go. They'd stand in line to drink my wine and help me spend my dough. But my wife, Rosie, ain't that kind. I got her to thank for a buck in the bank and this kid of mine. Do some bragging up and down the town. I'm walking into joints, I knew to pass the news around that me and Rosie got a son. Though he's just been born, gonna buy him a horn, a baseball and drum. Oh, feet up, pat him on the popo. Let's hear him laugh. Feet up, pat him on the popo. Let's hear him laugh. Ain't seen a kid like this before. He's so good looking, gonna have some more. Feet up, pat him on the popo. Let's hear him laugh. He's as tiny as a peanut, and yet I do declare, someday he'll look at me and say, hey, how you doing down there? He'll be good-hearted like his ma, but I bet he'll be a ladies' killer, just like his pa. Oh, feet up, pat him on the popo. Let's hear him laugh. Ha ha! Feet up, pat him on the popo. Let's hear him laugh. Ha ha! Ain't seen a kid like this before. He's so good looking, gonna have some more. Feet up, pat him on the popo. Let's hear him laugh. Lift the middle feet up, pat him on the popo. Ha 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 ha!
She was afraid to come out of the locker. She was as nervous as she could be. She was afraid to come out of the locker. She was afraid that somebody would see.
2, 3, 4, tell the people what she wore.
It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini that she wore for the first time today. An itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. So in the locker she wanted to stay.
2, 3, 4, stick around, we'll tell you more.
She was afraid to come out in the open, and so a blanket around her she wore. She was afraid to come out in the open, and so she sat bundled up on the shore.
2, 3, 4, tell the people what she wore.
It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini that she wore for the first time today. An itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. So in the blanket she wanted to stay.
2, 3, 4, stick around, we'll tell you more.
Now she's afraid to come out of the water, and I wonder what she's gonna do. She's afraid to come out of the water, and the poor little girl's turning blue.
2, 3, 4, tell the people what she wore.
It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini that she wore for the first time today. An itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. So in the water she wanted to stay.
From the locker to the blanket, from the blanket to the shore, from the shore to the water.
Guess there isn't any more.
One morning when I was out shopping, oh, you'll find it hard to believe a little blue man came out of the crowd and timidly tugged at my sleeve.
I love you,
Said the little blue man.
I love you to bits. I love you.
He loves me, said the little blue man, and scared me right out of my wits. For weeks after that I was haunted, though no one could see him but me. Right by my side was the little blue man, wherever I happened to be.
I love you.
One evening, in wild desperation, I rushed to a rooftop in town, and over the side pushed the little blue man, who sang to me all the way down.
I love you
Said the little blue man.
I love you to bits. I love you.
Said the little blue man, and scared me right out of my wits. I've whispered, thank goodness that's over. I smiled as I hurried outside. But there on the street stood the little blue man, who said with a tear in his eye,
I don't love you anymore.
I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. And then the witch doctor, he told me what to do. He said that I told the witch doctor you didn't love me true. I told the witch doctor you didn't love me nice. And then the witch doctor, he gave me this advice. He said that ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bang-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bang-bang. You can keep in love for me just like you were a miser. And I'll admit I wasn't very smart. So I went out and found myself a guy that's so much wiser. And he taught me the way to win your heart. My friend the witch doctor, he taught me what to say. My friend the witch doctor, he told me what to do. I know whether you'll be mine when I say this to you. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bang-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bang-bang. You've been keeping love for me just like you were a miser. And I'll admit I wasn't very smart. So I went out and found myself a guy that's so much wiser. And he taught me the way to win your heart. My friend the witch doctor, he taught me what to say. My friend the witch doctor, he told me what to do. I know whether you'll be mine when I say this to you. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bang-bang. Come on in. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bang-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bang-bang.
A dinner was served for three at Dracula's house by the sea. The Wolfman was there, the monster was there. The only normal person there was me. A vampire named Perkins was so very fond of small gherkins. While she served the tea, she ate 43, which tickled her internal workings. The scalpels go on the left. With the pitchforks, Igor! Igor! What a swimmer is Dracula's daughter, but they use her pool less than they oughter. When her guests dive in there, they just disappear. 'Cause she uses acid, not water. Dracula, old friend, how are things in Transylvania? For dessert, there was cardboard confetti and broom straws from a witch named Betty. I first frowned upon it, but with ketchup on it, it tastes very much like spaghetti. Whatever you are.
Oh me, oh my, oh you, whatever shall I do? Hallelujah. Question is peculiar, I'd give a lot of dough if only I could know. The answer to my question, is it yes or is it no? Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost for the night? If your mother says don't chew it, do you swallow it in spite? Can you catch it on your tonsils and even left and right? Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? Here comes a blushing bride, the groom is by your side. Up to the altar, just as steady as Gibraltar, our groom has got the ring, and such a pretty thing. But as he slips it on a finger, the choir begins to sing. Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? If your mother says don't chew it, do you swallow it in spite? And you catch it on your tonsils, and even left and right. Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? Now the nation rises one, they stand there on its own. Up to the Viscount, in the nation's only White House, to voice their discontent. Unto the president, if army burning question what has swept this continent. If 10 wishes are made of 10, what did they make wagons out of? Oboes! Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? If your mother says don't chew it, do you swallow it in spite? And you catch it on your tonsils, and even left and right. Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? On the bedpost overnight. Oh, that I love you, and I want to hold you tight. Learn it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. On the bedpost overnight. $1 and a dime is a dime. Sing another chorus, buddy, I haven't got the time. On the bedpost overnight.
I wonder why nobody don't like me. Or is it the fact that I'm outbeat? I wonder why nobody don't like me. Or is it the fact that I'm ugly? I'll leave my whole house and go. My children don't want me no more. Bad talk inside the house to bring. And when I talk, they start to sing. Mama, look up, boo boo. They shout. Their mother tell them, shut up your mouth. That is your daddy. Oh no, my daddy can't be ugly, so shut your mouth, go away. Mama look up, boo-boo day. Shut your mouth, go away. Mama look up, boo-boo day. I couldn't even digest me supper due to the children's behavior. John, come here a moment. Ring the bell, you're much too impudent. John says it's James who started first. James telling the story in reverse. I drag my belt from off the waist. You should hear them screaming round the place. Mama look up, boo-boo. They shout, their mother tell them shut up your mouth. That is your daddy. Oh no, my daddy can't be ugly, so shut your mouth, go away. Mama look up, boo-boo day. Shut your mouth, go away. Mama look up, boo-boo day. So I began to question the mother. These children ain't got no behavior. So I began to question the mother. These children ain't got no behavior. They're playing with you, my wife declares. You should be proud of them, my dear. These children were taught to bloom and slack. That ain't no kind of joke to crack. Mama look up, boo-boo. They shout, their mother tell them shut up your mouth. That is your daddy. Oh no, my daddy can't be ugly, so shut your mouth, go away. Mama look up, boo-boo day. Shut your mouth, go away. Mama look up, boo-boo day. Shut your mouth.
Big John, Big John. Every morning at the mine you could see him arrive. He stood 6'6" and weighed 245. Kinda broad at the shoulder and narrow at the hip. And everybody knew you didn't give no lip to Big John. Big John, Big John. A big bad John. Big John. Nobody seemed to know where John called home. He just drifted into town and stayed all alone. He didn't say much, kinda quiet and shy. And if he spoke at all, he'd just say hi, Big John. Somebody said he came from New Orleans, where he got in a fight over a Cajun queen. And a crashing blow from a huge right hand sent a Louisiana fella to the promised land, Big John. Big John, Big John. A big bad John. Big John. Then came the day at the bottom of the mine when a timber cracked and men started crying. Miners were praying and hearts beat fast, and everybody thought that they'd breathe their last, except John. Through the dust and the smoke of this man-made hell walked a giant of a man that the miners knew well. Grabbed a sagging timber and gave out with a groan, and like a giant oak tree he just stood there alone, Big John. Big John, Big John. A big bad John. Big John. And with all of his strength he gave a mighty shove. Then a miner yelled out, "There's a light up above." And 20 men scrambled from a would-be grave. Now there's only one left down there to save Big John. With jacks and timber they started back down. Then came that rumble way down to the ground, and the smoke and gas belched out of that mine. Everybody knew it was the end of the line for Big John. Big John, Big John. A big bad John. Big John. Now they never reopened that worthless pit. They just placed a marble stand in front of it. These few words are written on that stand. At the bottom of this mine lies a big, big man, Big John.
Big John, Big John,
a big bad John.
Big John.